season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22-8, the next game 2-1. But, you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
Now here is Martin. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched it last. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Bryant with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte.
Boy, was he physical. I mean, in that game, just drawing a lot of contact and getting himself to the line over and over.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And how about the accuracy that was on display from three-point range in that game? They were lethal.
Yeah, splashing those threes as they did really allowed them to continuously deflate that crowd and keep them at bay. Boy, that was a nice road win for them, no doubt.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Now here's Randall. Defense right on him. Just 4 to shoot. From outside the arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here is Bryant after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Hibbert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hibbert's got 8 points.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And really, had they just shot their average from the free throw line in that game, I think that probably changes the outcome.
No doubt. I mean, because there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line.
Here is Rubio after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. He has 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Russell dishes to Kobe. Back to Russell. Now the feed to Hibbert. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
The Lakers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
What a game we've seen here for Hibbert. He's already got 11 points, and his 2 blocks have given them a lift defensively.
No doubt about it. He's been a rim protector, and it's starting to get into the heads of their opponents.
Good on the shot. Garnett's got his first 2 points of the night. Lakers leading by 4. Well, let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert. And he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year. And now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint. And then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. LA's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Kobe against Martin. And Bryant kicks to Hibbert. Outside Bryant. A second chance effort. It's deflected. Young against Rubio. Garnett the pass to Martin. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all Offense, fellas, all the time here early.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Ricky Rubio Clark, one of the most highly anticipated international players in recent memory to come into the NBA.
Yeah, he's got an awful lot of flash and substance to his game, and after much haggling and negotiating, he was finally allowed to join the Minnesota Timberwolves in 2011.
Minnesota making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. Russell dishes to Young. Randall a screen on Wiggins, and Young kicks to Randall. Marjanovic, and that one is hammered home.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Towns following the bucket by the Lakers. Back to Rubio. Releases from 15. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Young in the corner from past the arc. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Martin the pass to Pekovic. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. Rubio dishes to Towns. Martin from outside. That's no good, and now he's missed two and made two. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Young, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat.
So it's Minnesota now after the basket by the Lakers. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. Wiggins against Young. And it's Wiggins missing.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Pass to Young. Randall with a screen for Young. And it's Randall top of the key. Martin against Kobe. Dishes it to Randall. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Rubio with it. He's picked up by Russell. Again, Wiggins missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Here's Marjanovic, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night, first game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the Summer League, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Randall. Ken Bazemore comes in for Nick Young. Williams, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Now, here is Miller. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Knocks down the 3 ball. Miller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And, you know, going back to Randall's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft. Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Pekovic. It's deflected. And they're pushing it up. It's Bielitsa. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And talking about Randall's rookie injuries, the Lakers were going to let him play through the foot. But once he broke the leg, they did season-ending surgery on the foot as well. Hopefully, now he can just stay healthy and get to play the game he loves.
Miller outside, feeds it to Wiggins. Kicks it to Prince. Back to Wiggins. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. Another miss by Minnesota.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's Williams. Rebound by Dang.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Prince. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Miller, the pass to Pekovic. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Great positioning on the putback.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.